What's up, YouTube? This is your boy JD. Thank you for viewing Coast to Coast Gamers. I'm here about to play the Redskins versus the Carolina Panthers. If you saw the last video, we were able to defeat the Jets. So hopefully we'll be able to continue on winning because we can't afford to lose any more games. Right now you're looking at the NFL standings. As you can see, the NFC East standings, we're still in second place. We're one game behind the the Cowboys. And so all we have to do is just beat the Panthers, and whoever the Cowboys play, they lose to that. The Cowboys lose to them. So that's the NFC standings. So we're still looking good in our division. Just look at the NFC. Let's look at the National Football Conference. I don't care about the AFC. Here we go. All right, so first, right now, who's looking good in NFC? It seems like the 49ers is in first place, first seed. Then you got the Lions, which is, yeah, that would never happen in real life. But anyways, the Lions, second seed. Then you got the Bears, third. Cowboys, fourth. Vikings, fifth. Seahawks, sixth. But as you can see, Vikings is 6-5. Cowboys is 6-5. The Bears is 6-5. So you got Bears, Cowboys, Vikings, Seahawks, Rams, and then you got the Saints that's 5-6, Cardinals, and then us, and the Falcons. So you have all those teams that's basically fighting for third seed down to sixth seed. They still have a good fighting chance. And right now we're about to hit into week. Let me go back. I think it's week 12. Week 13. There you go. No, we didn't beat the Jets. We lost to the Jets. We beat the Detroit Lions. That's right. See, my memory's gone. My memory's leaving me. Anyways, yeah. So we're still looking good for the playoffs. So we have to win at least 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 games. That's including what us about to play the Panthers. So we have to win at least 4 out of the 5 games. We can't afford to lose no more than, well, this is me personally. I don't think we can afford to lose no more than 1 game. And I don't see myself beating Green Bay because we're playing in Green Bay. So you know how strong Green Bay is at home. But I have a strong feeling that we'll beat the Philadelphia Eagles. We'll beat the Giants again. And we'll get our revenge and beat the Cowboys. Yeah, I said Cowboys. Usually I say Cowgirls. But anyways, since that's the last game of the season. So yeah, I have a good feeling that we still have a good fighting chance and we'll make it to the wild card. So with that said, you guys hit that like button, share, subscribe if you're new to the channel, hit that notification bell so you know when my videos drop, comment. I love getting comments like Mr. J. Crook. He always comment even though he likes to give out little slick jokes. But anyways, I appreciate it, Mr. Crook, Cook, whatever the freak your name is. Thank you. So let's do this, man.
Can McCaffrey do it again? It's the coach, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, dual threat Christian McCaffrey. Fresh off a big game a week ago, as it'll be the Washington Redskins taking on the Carolina Panthers. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Carolinas and Bank of America Stadium here in Uptown Charlotte. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Washington Redskins and the Carolina Panthers. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. They run with Adrian Peterson, the second active leading rusher in the NFL. Whoosh. Adrian Peterson off to the races. Touchdown, Washington. Adrian Peterson, 77 yards. And the Redskins have taken a first-quarter lead.
Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they have both over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A first carry for Christian McCaffrey, who made his first Pro Bowl last year. And from the 25, they worked this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
To throw is Newton. Smith catches left side. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Brian Burns. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Keenum. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try pressure advantage.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Fielded at the 20. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10. Carolina getting set to take the field.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for. Yeah, Greg Olsen's back for his 13th NFL season. The last 9 have been in a Panthers uniform. Only 9 games for him a year ago, 7 the season before due to injuries. But when healthy, a 1,000-yard receiver in 2014, 15, and 16. Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On your own side of the field.
On side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
Come on, baby. Let's go!
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Let's go. Bam.
Off-play action. Keenum. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Luke Kuechly gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure it out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Here's Tressway now as he'll kick it away for the second time. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all. And let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice. So they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 24 carries, 111 yards.
And well-liked by his teammates. In fact, I got on good authority, even though I'm not an investigative reporter, that in their team meeting this week, the offensive line stood up and said, Coach, we've got to have better yardage for this guy. He's number 9 in the league. He's got to be in the top 3 before the season's over. Let's run the ball. To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Now the Auburn alum, Artis Payne, and only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. And he lost the football into the Redskins. Have it they do. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. James Bradbury, he was right there to break it up.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Trey Quinn, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead.
And this is what coaches talk about, never being satisfied. No matter what the lead, always trying to increase it. You never know what can happen in this NFL.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead is now 17-3. So that drive, 4 plays, and it was polished off a Redskin touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Carolina getting set to take the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The DN, Jonathan Allen, making sure his presence is felt. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
9 good yards there on the run, and now third down. Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early. That was a third and somewhat manageable now, not so manageable.
Exactly, because you had a play call on that you felt like, hey, this could go quick, and it doesn't take much to get it done. Now, you got to start thinking about a little bit of a deeper route type of a call, especially if you want to throw it.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. On fourth down, Newton. And that's caught by Smith. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval. It's a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
What we got? Hey, switch gears.
Draw play as Newton gives to McCaffrey. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to make it third down and 10. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. His pass caught at the 4. It'll be a gain of 8, but it also lead to a fourth down. Newton.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way, work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
Well, they had to take one final shot at the end zone, but now things are looking really bleak.
And I agree with that totally. You had to take the shot if they did score. You know, whether you call it a miracle or not, you line up, onside kick, get the ball back, throw one more in the end zone, who knows? Had to take the chance, just was unsuccessful.
So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. They give it here to Thompson. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Keenum rolling to his right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Redskins on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 8. Again, a run with Thompson. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as he'll stop him well short of the yellow line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. Here's Tressway now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Fielded just inside the 20. A good return there, 17 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So Cam Newton and his offense down by 2 touchdowns, 45 seconds remaining. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So with just under 40 seconds to go, you figure this is going to need to bounce their way if they have any shot. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
On 1st down, Thompson. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
So hail to the Redskins as they get the victory here. And